You can tell Nine Fingers this was not my fault. She swore that mimic could swallow a bloody owlbear. Wait. You're no guild sworn. Who are you? Our cunning trap just got flipped arseways up is what? Nine Fingers wants the Stone Lord dead. With what he cleared from our vaults, he's got enough gold to make himself a lord in truth.
And he wouldn't even know what to spend it on. It's the cult that needs that money. Why?
You think anyone told me? Nine Fingers sent word the Stone Lord was going to try his luck on our vaults. So she told me to cooperate. Lure him in. Yes, sir, Stone Lord, sir. Shall we open the account in your name or the Absolute's? Just step this way to your special deposit box. Don't mind the teeth. No one mentioned he might have some old crone dropping in as backup.
Crone?
Look, I just mean to say, we both want him caught. If you've got your sights set on the Stone Lord, anyway. As chairman of the Fellowship of Financiers, I can assure you we'd reward you well for the return of the coin he took. Not for us, you understand. For the common Baldurian. Who knows what he's planning to do with it? Try all of it? Every penny of civilian lodgings, anyway. I mean, not like we'd lead him into the private vaults. But still. A lot of Baldurians waking up poor tomorrow. What he can do with that kind of coin... doesn't bear thinking about. Good for you. I happen to care a very great deal. Retrieve the coin, and I'll make sure you are well rewarded. There's treasures greater than gold. Feel free to poke around this place and it'll help you pick up the Stone Lord's scent. Me, I've got ledgers to amend.
Jobs.
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye. But not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsk hates more than beasts with bad breath... it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsk. He still seems very much himself to me.
You...
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are!
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done. Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold, and the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists, then find out where they are nesting.
Time for a chat.
Mind your manners down here, sir. Title.
Just need to see your vault pass, please. Looks in order.
Stay clear of...
Something over there.
Toning things down.
Let's see.
Someone who wants to take you for a drink.
Heading out.
Hit him hard.
I'll see what I can do.
sorry, but I'm a little busy here.
Have you seen what she's doing? Counting gold in front of a beggar. It's like eating bread in front of a starving child. Thank you, sir. At least some people in this world know kindness. Excuse me, madam. Hello.
If you need help, sire, just speak to the clerks.
Coin made in gold.
No. But I've got a little brandy and a hip.
Back of the line. I already had to sit here while they marched some big bastard past like royalty.
If you're wise, you'll withdraw everything and clear out before this army arrives. I'm not.
If you cannot get the coin you need here, try for a room at the Elf Song. Alan has plenty.
If you're one of Barrack's friends sent to talk me down, tell him I've made up my mind.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass? Meat, honey.
Captain needs to see your pass.
My name's Hundley. I heard about Stelmane this morning. Word of advice.
Why the hells are they so...
Wouldn't loiter too long here, sir.
I probably just spotted your for asking.
Slower than usual today.
Yeah, I heard. Word is the Gondian Guild is down too.
Sorry, sir, but these people won't see to themselves.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
Oh, fine. Fine. A rather large and heavily armed fellow has taken the head banker, Glitterbeard, below. He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head banker said he'd handle it, so it's fine. I'm sure we're just fine. That would be most unusual. But then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
All right.
If you don't mind, sir.
This would be a capital offense.
Take your time down there, headbank. Yeah, at all.
Busy.
Can't talk.
Vault pass. Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
What have we here?
This letter of credit.
More? He's trying to hide the guild accounts, Glitterbeard.
Toning things down.
Why? What do you mean?
You have the knack too.
You're always guarding Glitterbeard's door, no matter who's on with you. You're definitely
I do not
Gil's.
feel like a valued client.
No.
What's yours is mine.
I'd probably just break your jaw for asking.
I'm off the clock, Ducarl. Or I would be if it weren't for this blithering idiot. If you've got...
This uniform's neat, isn't it? But why am I...
This to the Gazette.
Don't you dare puke on your uniform.
You here for water too? Don't bother, it's broken. Just like the rest of our public services.
There's no rush.
Might have to switch to ale if the water supply keeps failing. Though as I'm sure you agree, Kin, the Mornthrex swill in this city's no match for a good Tymanthran brew. I suppose.
It's not that. It's that no politician ever went down in history for fixing the plumbing.
Yes, but you do go down in history if your citizens die of thirst.
Something over there.
Don't bother, it's broken.
Way out in the street now.
What if it does? Lord Gortash needs to send the steel watch through here.
City's going to shit.
Thank you.
Tell that to Glitterbeard. He'll have our heads.
Should report this to the Gazette.
If common sense can't sway them, perhaps a publicity disaster will.
Always the way. No one fixes anything.
There is work to do. This way.
Proper before they left.
Uniform.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me, sir. Just bear a little gold. 9, 10, 11. Prepare to die. Do you hear those noises coming out of the old Albright place?
Louder than foxes, and all through the night.
You know what it is, don't you? Criminals.
Opportunists, the lot of them. And not a thought for their neighbours. Don't go peeking in the window of that house on the corner.
A word, if I may.
Move along, nothing to see. Excuse me, sir. Just bear a little gold.
Army.
9, 10. Imagine what it's done to the
What have we here?
Oh, I'd never let the kids now.
What are you after, friend? Got grub, potions, a few nice vintages?
Yeah, older than me. And I sell more broadsheets. Shh! Confound my Auntie Cotter's charms.
Big. And I don't like the colours.
Everyone's a critic these days. You don't have to look
But why can't I keep selling broadsheets? I'm bored.
If you keep skipping your breaks.
You're here. Does this mean you found my daughter?
The flaming Vestal have no clue. Useless twats! Please.
Of my fiancé.
It's precisely the
Have you got anything I can use to bring him back?
Mind yourself.
Making that up on the spot.
Sorry.
Drama? Half the crew are dead on their feet. And leave.
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Oh, loud. All through the night.
You know what it is, don't you?
Please stop interrupting me.
11.
Opportunists. The lot of them. And
Fallen on. What with everyone scared because of the Absolute?
Now I have to start again thanks to you. Let's get one
Fourth for me. City's going to shit.
As one does.
This guard caught you picking a lock. The benefit of the doubt.
Someone should report this to the Gazette.
If common sense can't sway them, perhaps the publicity...
The guard is busy with that.
Fault. Mayrina was hexed mere days after the Dragonborn joined us. Why didn't I see it? That's no excuse. I know what they're like. Yet still, I welcomed the Dragonborn with open arms. Mayrina was right about you. Thank you for saving her when I couldn't.
I can't believe one of our own was a redcap! Why didn't I see it? I've seen it before! Had a hag mask root itself to my face. I should have known. Thank you for stepping.
The Dragonborn was Cled's friend. Why? Why would he hurt Lady Mayrina? But Lady Mayrina was kind to him. To us. Anyone who hurts Lady Mayrina is Cled's enemy. Cled is safe. Unless the hag comes. No bad thoughts.
Hags really have no bloody shame. Damn sight worse. You've got a job and a place to rest your head.
When they bloody let me rest my head.
Well, plenty don't even have that, have they? What about all those refugees?
There's no time to waste.
The corpse remains silent.
Sharp as ever.
That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty. How cute. I see why Auntie has her eye on you. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. The others I will leave to rot in this house. But you, I will gift Auntie your corpse wrapped in your own intestines.
Might will prevail.
You deserve this, treacherous prick!
A word, if I may.
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come a long way since we last met. Decided I was sick and tired of feeling stupid, helpless. So I decided I wasn't going to be a victim anymore. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. None. Her mother has no idea of what she's up against. Poor woman thinks the Fist will be able to help her. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm. That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway. Connor... Sorry, did it work? Is the hag dead? At the beginning, I saw a spark of the old Connor in his eyes. But recently, nothing. But I won't give up. I can't.
One move ahead. This better be good. Let's see.
It doesn't work.
We keep going until it does.
Hard life working these docks. But steady at least. Always something that needs hauling.
I'm on my break.
Isn't helping anyone, is it?
Some amulet of absolute anyway. We just go until that boss's name and his toy soldiers take over the whole city.
If you keep talking about your
We've a hag after us. You don't need your belly aching too.
And leave our leader, the one who saved us, behind. No. My honor won't allow it.
Fred heard a noise.
An intruder! These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
I'll send your head back to your mistress, you wretched scum.
An intruder! These hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster! Your hag mother holds no power here! Wait! No hag spawn would speak like that. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next. Really? You should join us then. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us. You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so... normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned, she's not as you remember her.
Haven't seen you since you saved my hide from the hag. But we've no time for drink and natter. Our girl, Mayrina, is in a bind, and I'm praying you can figure out this hex. Well, it was stick around or curl up into a ball and cry, which is still on the cards. Mayrina better come out of this in one piece. Hag magic leaves scars, ones that aren't so easily healed.
And I'm off.
Convenient, you showing up like this. You may have the others fooled, but I shall be keeping a close eye on you. Then stop wasting my time and go help her.
Please help Lady Mayrina. She's nice and kind and sweet to Cled. To everyone. Friends only. Lady Mayrina is too pretty and kind for the likes of Cled. But if you can't stop the hex, Cled will take care of her. Feeding, shearing, scratching behind her ears. Really? Then maybe it is only Cled she is sweet to.
Sure, why not?
Damn it! Listen to me. The doll. The doll.
A hex like this would require a focus, a cursed object or idol.
Doll.
Could come in handy.
As you can see, there's no trouble here, right?
I wish we could get this over with.
Gods, this is totally obnoxious. But I...
For a druid.
I stole an apple once when I was 9.
What's this now?
Anti-cultist trends are after the city.
Ah, sir, you've chosen a special day to visit the family home of Archduke Enver Gortash. We're celebrating our dear son's magnificent achievement with a special run of leather-soled shoes.
Gods. Gortash has a mother. I assumed he sprang fully formed from a lich's arse crack or something.
He's one and only. But he's made us proud, such humble beginnings. And look at him now. I've been crying happy tears all this 10 day.
Your tadpole squirms. These people are infected with the parasite. But something is off. You search her mind. But the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind. He's taken my body. I should have slammed the door in his face, but I let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here. But I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped. He said he wanted to make us powerless. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't pay. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart. It was give him up, and all of us live, or refuse and die. What choice did we have? He was always a little monster, nasty to the core. He would have torn me and Druva up. You may disagree, Enver did, but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months. There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped. Trapped. There has to be another way. I deserve to live again. I deserve my own life.
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
My goodness, what are you doing?
an amulet of absolutist rebuttal. Maybe an enchanted ring.
Why'd you make it so big?
Corpse seems wi-
I'd really spare no expense.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Clever boy. Use steel watchers. Fool it too much. Trouble. Having trouble with guilt.
Where am I needed?
So, Gortash's parents sold him to a warlock. Why does that sound so familiar? I've got no interest in empathizing with the fuck. But maybe what he did to me was some kind of mirror of what happened to him. When you get fucked up, you fuck up right back.
Heading out.
Those absolutists love mind control. They might get some sleep later.
The hands are too big. And I don't like the colours.
I don't have any of those.
Why'd you make it so big then?
Sure, why not?
Have you fallen foul of a cultist's curse? Been addled by an absolutist incantation? Not sure? Protection, of course. Who knows the horrors these cultists have up their sleeve? Satisfaction.
On the spot.
When it comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
Is that supposed to be a bard or a druid?
Look, pal. You want to... I'm taking my break.
Sounds like something you'd say.
Sorry, we can't sell you the...
Here's it. Latest Baldur's Mouth edition. Oh,
These artist types are always so soft, aren't they? You make one little...
never mind just an interview.
It's street art. If you don't like it, you can literally walk away. Oh, well, that's nice to hear. What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. You've met him. How can you need more justification than that? He murdered me. Murdered my friends, snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I looked back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unarmed. We'd have to stop him resurrecting somehow. But I don't know how. Since Talus died, I've been watching Carrion, trying to figure out his secret, and I think he's a mummy lord. He as good as told me so himself. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange... Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone... But be careful. If you return to Carrion, he'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see... I don't want to die like Talus did. No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered by Mum.
Probably just a dead cat.
You have done well.
Maybe
you are released.
Dead cat making a stink.
Come closer, spirits. I have need of you. Hush, spirits. I sense it too. Our guest brings with him the stench of Thrumbo's disobedience. Hand his carcass to me. Quickly. This is your preferred course? To change the terms of our arrangement now that you feel you have the upper hand? You are a brave soul. To try and manipulate one who makes the dead dance from his fingertips. I can offer a small bonus payment for services so capably rendered. With this and the torch, my debt is amply paid. Such a tenacious spirit you possess. I do look forward to meeting it again.
They won't see me come. Best foot forward. Toning things down.
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed. Have we more business in this life?
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em?
Heading out.
Where's the steel?
You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
Time for a chat.
Hush, hand his carcass to me. Quickly. How disappointing. I hoped Thrumbo's disobedience would die with him. Your corpse will
Walking funny isn't a crime.
You do not have an appointment. Yet you seek an audience with Mr. Carrion. I sent you to like to wander the boundaries between life and death. You have read the Necromancy of Thay. Tell me, what brings one of such power into the presence of Mystic Carrion? I am not. I am a spirit medium. One capable of bridging the void between the living and the unliving. This plane and the next. You possess some aptitude in that regard, but I'm afraid you aren't of the caliber required to be one of my regular clients. My story has been eternities in the making. Were I to recount it, you would return to dust before I finish the first sentence. As for why I chose this place as my home, it is a city rife with anguish, rippling with disturbed spiritual energy. The people here required a reassuring hand to navigate such waters, and so I offered mine. If that is the sum of your curiosity, then I'm afraid we have nothing more to discuss. In this life, at least. Unless, of course, you are looking for a job. Yes. My spirits stir. They think you might be capable. Very well. You may help me with a small matter. I have an assistant, Thrumbo. A conduit I used to maintain my connections with the ethereal plane. Unfortunately, he has deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of... Return Thrumbo's body to me, and I will see that you are suitably compensated. It's quite simple. He resented having to work for a living. The undead can be rather lazy in that regard. He was always a simple, contented creature, a beggar to the bone. Perhaps he has forgotten how ungenerous... If he does not value the gift I gave in reanimating that wretched flesh of his, then I will take it back. It is my property, not his. I would not form a pact with a creature as base as Thrumbo. He is but a lost tool, one I wish to have returned. Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them. Then, with the spirits here, they will follow your progress with great interest.
Miscreants creeping around.
You.
Stink like death itself.
My spirits told me you were capable, yet you stand in.
The smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you...
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. A bit quieter after the Sawagan attack, but that's to be expected.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? See...
Oh, I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
As far as they're concerned. Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in on a private chat. So, still got the goods?
What's that?
That's curious.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son?
Don't think too hard about where they came from.
Oh, please.
That might be worth a look.
Sick and likely to die. Please, sis. Oh, please.
Steel Watcher wouldn't let that happen.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself?
Flower and bloom as I know you can.
What do you want me to do?
Sharp as ever.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. Lord Gortash's name opens many doors, but it does not open this one. The door does not stir. It will not answer to the cult's demand. Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not. Nothing responds within.
You are under my... What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten. sniffing around?
Would you
A
throw
stink
one of
like death itself.
Have you seen the size of Anthony's hand? Have you seen the
Want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the...
brand new.
Do not think to disobey. You are under my compulsion, Spectre!
Can you spare
You carry strange tidings.
A magic touch.
Strange indeed.
Not allowed up. Must go down. Customers downstairs. Not go up.
Let's take a look.
Would you throw one of them?
Have you seen the size of...
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Paper's here.
I will cure you.
Strange indeed.
A hero at heart.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Flower.
Letting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one. Oh, she's very busy. I think she's made new friends in the city. I'm going to join her there when the gates open. I knew, that's all. It's a really good paper, though. No spelling mistakes in it or... okay. I'm just no... Thank you.
Searching this way and that.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
You can smell that, right?
Ah, don't worry about this.
What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Behold, Vaemneri. This tree is plagued by pestilence, yet will not die. I believe Shauntia wishes me to save it. Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Call and I answer.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself?
Where am I needed? Heading out.
Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need it?
Please, sir. Please. It's for my son. Anything would help. Any amount at all. Please, kind sir.
I feel a little...
He's sick and likely to die.
Time for a chat.
Please, anything.
Are the gods truly this petty?
Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
Sure, why not?
Aren't we? The lower city's a bloody warren. I'm surprised anyone can find their way around.
We're not lost. Just...
Why don't we... You ever get bored standing in this alley?
Oh no, I love it. It fills me with purpose.
Stop! What are you doing? Are you trying to sneak past Tuskrunts? Do not worry. Guild's friends are Tuskrunts' friends. And I don't hurt my friends.
Oi, mess with us. I'll be the...
I love surprises.
Attack, attack.
You're certain Figueros is in this part of town?
That's curious.
We're lost, aren't we?
Tries to jam down our throats.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control.
Why don't we just retrace our steps?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs, and... Or was it up the stairs?
Here's the 9 fingers. Good.
Who let you through? Tuskra?
Are the gods truly this petty?
No trouble at all.
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited.
What's that?
Right. Downstairs. Was it upstairs?
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. The
I-
broadsheet
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Little un found his forks gutted. Didn't see it happen, though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards. Don't be such a heartless bastard.
I'm not. I just don't want to get in trouble.
It's not consistent.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Sharp as ever. Checking things out. Let's see. Time for a chat.
Likely to die.
Please.
How about fireworks never hurt anyone? That's just what grown-ups say to make us not want to play with them.
$12.30.
An entire edition dedicated.
Karlach and explosives. Not a good mix.
Would you throw one of them?
That smoke powder smell. It smells so good. Let's do that.
Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Philogia always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Philogia's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. This one will be very useful against any and all enemies of Gortash. Be sure to be clear of its explosion area. Please enjoy responsibly, and nowhere near this establishment. Is there anything else I can do? What else? I don't know what you mean. We're purveyors of smoke powder. Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash? Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like.
All right, I'm gonna...
Have you? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch is more to your taste. Oh, heavens, no. No. Fabulously What are you really asking, friend of Gortash? Oh, see for yourself. Remember, and if it's not a
Don't be such a heartless bastard.
Any torches, matches, with.
What's up?
Kids gonna need a apprentice no matter what.
He's a bit of a genie.
10. Head on up. Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
Steady, steady. Any spillage, and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Another friend of Falagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits, password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra, then? That could not be less of your business. Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of the merchandise on your way out.
Steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Arrest the smell?
Some help
Where's the
you
apprentice
are.
when you
Where's
need
the
one?
steel watch when you need it?
Done. 8, 9, 10. Good. All
All needs
figures
to change
intact.
out his barrel soon.
It was more than you ever realized. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself. Such eddies are unexceptional. Souls arrive and depart your plane with every tide, in circumstances just and unjust. The weave cannot be lost because we are unwilling to cause a ripple. And that is what is at stake. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me. Perform this service, and I will see you cured. You will be forgiven.
It is not my place to destroy another god's creation. However temporarily he joined the Pantheon. It must be you, Gale. You are the one who carries Karsus's power within you. You are the only one who can. If this is the course you choose, Elysium will be waiting. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
What's on your mind?
Ugh, that pointy-headed old fart talks too much. But he has also moved mountains, walked between planes, and dragged himself back from death 12 times. If he still believes in you, I would not be overly concerned what your lady love thinks.
Is something...
Why, hello, lover.
A long way to go still.
Where am I needed? Let's see.
Just as Elminster promised, you stand before no ordinary idol. Beneath the silent stone surges a relentless current of purest weave. A summoning channel, the kind commanded by Mystra herself. How many times have you dreamed of this moment? An audience with the goddess who loved you, who abandoned you. All you have to do is reach for it.
This is one lady love you perhaps do not want to keep waiting, wizard.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well. Tactful as ever. But now, it is only your candor I require. I've been watching your journey here. Your triumphs, your temptations, your doubts. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why? You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. I hoped hindsight would help you see what you could not perceive before. Do you understand why I severed our connection?
The pleasure of torment. The torment of pleasure. Forever marked. We may not be pacted, but the hells still bind us. Can't you feel it, pet? Where my lips scorched your skin. How your soul's frozen over.
Your pores flood with heat and frigid water. Your parched tongue searches for the right response.
One spark, and the hells were yours to devour. A pity for you, the one taste is all I'll give.
I see your standards have markedly declined.
On the contrary, my dear. Unlike you, I know just where to bite. I think I'll nip out for a bit. Let you two lovebirds chirp. Who would I be to meddle in personal affairs?
Tell me, did her skin taste as good as mine? Did her tongue make you shiver? Skaketh! First you cut me clean open, then you set my carcass aflame. I let my guard down. It won't happen again. Is that what you said to her when she wrapped her wings around you? Shak Fonash too. Source of my bruises. Only allies.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's Still Watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
The mother of all magic, they say. Let us hope Mistra brings you good fortunes.
A goddess abandoning you needn't be the end, Gale. Trust me. I know.
Of course.
I couldn't help overhearing. So Mistra wants... Can I come?
Are you hungry? Better give you
You are enveloped in myriad sensations all at once. Flaming desire and icy despair, the strength of iron, and the haze of thick swamp mist.
The 9 hells of Beator. The ultimate torment, some souls would say. Those souls lack imagination. I'm going to show you the true wages of your sin.
Pure lust courses through your veins and plucks at your flesh. You don't know what you want, only that you want it.
You feel it, don't you? Primal hunger, irrepressible decadence. Forget the heavens. This is paradise. Till now, I've tossed you the hell's scraps. Tonight, pup. Tonight, you binge.
An inferno engulfs you. Your lust blazes hot.
Do you feel it? Avernus. where Hell's legions march, screaming their rage. Where the Styx collects the blood of the fallen. Reach out. Have a taste.
The flavor is exquisite as spiced wine, terrible as rotting offal. It does not quench your lust. It only stokes it.
Don't worry, pet. I won't leave till you're fully satisfied. Dis, the blackened Elysium. Menauros, the rotting bog. The molten seas and soil of Thlegathos. Stygia, the frozen ocean. Choose a hell. Have your fill.
Suffering. It rises from the foul ichor of the vast plains of Dis. The pain of the damned is your pleasure. Your soul cries for more, more, more.
To think how you starved yourself up to this moment. To think how you chose the sweet over the bitter. One last choice. And starve no longer. Malbolgia, the desolation. The forgotten ruins of Maladomini. Cania and its mountains of ice. Or Nessus, the seat of infernal power.
You are flush with untold power. You could rip apart mountains and bring gods to their knees. This is the ultimate you, the commander of the plains, the director of fate.
Take me, and know the essence of the hells.
Black and red, agony and flame, Avernus and Dis united. They feed you, they sustain you. Mizor's lips meet yours and Nessus rises. You are locked in torrid struggle, each fighting to conquer the other. You are undone and reformed, a devil in both form and spirit. For one depraved night, you feast on the sins of the body, the mind, and the soul. Tonight's troubled rest is, as ever, overwhelmed by your killing fate. You dangle above a dark precipice, one move away from falling. Another watches your body while it is possessed by the night. You do not dream alone.
Dark dreams? I think I can guess. Visions of blood on your hands. The blood in your veins, perhaps. For all the gifts Baal's children inherit, a peaceful night's sleep is not among them. The dreams alone do not concern me. It is what waking deeds they might inspire. Are you truly your own master? What is it you feel when Father's dreams come calling? That birthright may well bring you to a bloody end. How many should I allow to go with you? This is your father's true legacy. Not his children, but the fear they plant in us. The savagery it blossoms into. In another time, with another of your kind, we found a better way. I would dearly like to find it again. You would not be the first to turn the taint in your blood to your advantage. But there are barriers a Baal spawn must overcome first. Those of your kind. Orin. I am sure you already know that so long as she lives, she will never stop hunting you. It might be that you have to turn and face her. You cannot change that. All you can choose is how you meet her. As another bloodied child of Baal? Or as yourself. All I can offer is the promise that, should you choose to do so, you will not meet her alone. For now, take what rest you can. I will watch over you this night. Sleep well.
No more dreams await you in sleep this night. Only the warm knowledge that indeed you are not alone.
Let's chew the fat.
Ah, ally mine. We are reunited once more. I was just regaling sweet Isabel with tales of our prowess.
Very impressive. Thank you for helping Aelin. That wizard sounded absolutely dastardly.
He did, and it came. Now, my friend, bask in your victory. I will do the same. My darling, we must inform our friend of our news.
Indeed. I've scouted a Selûnite enclave outside the city. They faced the Absolute's armies and come out battered and bruised. Aelin and I will go to them, provide what help we can.
But fear not. When the time comes for you to face the foe of foes, Isabel and I will stand by your side.
We wouldn't miss it. Not for anything.
Go well, friend. We will see you soon. And with our great powers combined, this city will be saved.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. Truth be told, I wear chain.
Decapitated. Lock your hands down. It's quicker. You?
Sang.
Adventurers help us normal folk. That's how. Considering?
You don't see in the mouth every day. A positive headline about a group of...
Master Astarion. But the time is almost here. You should be at the ritual. Hurry. The palace is being sealed. You must not be late. You must not anger the master. Be quick.
You must hurry. The master expects. It's time.
Don't get me wrong. The book intrigued me. You know, the right ways.
Are still here.
Can you believe it? They removed the Baldur's Mouth puzzle section. That was the best bit. Wait, of course you can believe it. They cut it because of your bloody puff piece, arsehole.
Breaking news! Hear all about it! The mouse said it first! Oi, oi! If it ain't the stars of today's edition!
Afraid I can't give you the Gazette for free, but you can have it for
pleasure doing...
The pride of the gate. Keeping pace.
Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
Carlac Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hell have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Uh-huh. Isn't he handsome?
Absolutely. You're well suited. I can tell just by looking at you. Pleasure to meet you, by the way.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back, Karlach.
Gale of Waterdeep, as I live and breathe. As do you, I'm glad to see. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there? The crown of Cassus? You know what catastrophe that thing brought about for Netheril, don't you? No one asks for an encore of Cassus's folly. In fact, it might even be better to allow the Absolute to run rampant than to risk such a thing. If there is some path yet undiscovered, some means of prizing success from the maw of perdition, I believe I am standing before the very wizard for the task. Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last. Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. The spark of promise burns in you once more, my boy. And Mystra believes that spark may yet catch fire. The crown is not the answer. I promise you that. If you will not hear it from me, hear it from your goddess. What truths she has to offer are for your ears alone. Gale of Waterdeep. Godspeed.
Aelin left to face that wizard, Leroican, was it? Even after all she's been through, she thinks herself unstoppable, invincible. It all feels like recklessness to me. He can harm her, just as Ketherick did. She'll survive it, but she can... I wanted to help her, but she said she fights better when she knows I'm safe. I understand, I suppose. I feel the same about her. I'll rest a little easier if you do. You fought well against my father.
in service of the revered wizard Lorokan, proprietor of this fine establishment.
Loroakan's illusion is blissfully unaware of its caster's demise, but remains bound to its duties.
To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the Night Song, say Night Song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. The provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth... Please proceed Thank you.
How can I help you?
The Firehead fool is dead. Yet as I stare upon his corpse, I feel... sadness. Why? A gripping in the chest. As though I'd lost someone. Something. Paladin's fatigue, no doubt. You were excellent in battle, as is your way. And I am proud to fight at your side. I will catch my breath, then to camp I will bring my bones. Moon Maiden be with you.
My faith protects me.
Defender of the people. What's this now?
Hold very still, Miclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Miclaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? My, could it be? Gale of Waterdeep, here in my tower. I'm surprised you dare show your face after Mystra cast you on the scrap heap. So, was it you who picked up Nightsong's trail? I suppose you still have some talents, even if you are damaged goods. Where is it? I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. And me mine.
Oh, that guy makes my skin crawl. So, what's the plan? Do we chase him out of town or skip straight to skull cracking? All right, fair enough. But, oh, can I watch?
So Leroican covets Dame Aelin. He'll live to regret that once we inform her.
We should tell Dame Aelin of Leroican's intentions. I look forward.
Let us find Aelin and extend Leroican's invitation. It has been too long since I have seen a wizard.
A word, if I may.
Mother's milk, your visage speaks of ill tidings. Speak, ally mine. What troubles you? Let us not dwell on those dark days. Their memory is a vortex within my heart that leads directly to the hells. Is he indeed? Pray tell, what does he seek from Dame Aelin? Magicians and their machinations. I have had enough for an eternity. I will wring his neck until he's dead. Oh, his end will be one more strand in the great braid of our friendship.
I'm coming with you. I'd like to get a few licks in myself.
My darling, we agreed you'd scout for the nearest Selûnite enclave this very night. Let us divide our efforts. All the sooner to be reunited.
I won't let you go alone. Who knows what this wizard might have planned?
Our closest ally will accompany me, won't you? It will be a swift and fruitful chore. Hie we to this Leroican right away. I am as eager to meet him as he is to ensnare me.
What have we here? A magician in a tower, hiding away from the frightening world. What are you so scared of, Magus? Not the night song, surely? Why, she's nothing but a relic to be purchased and pursued.
My God. The night song is a person. At last. There you are, my dear.
You will address me with due deference. I am Dame Aylin. And you are a whelp without honor, without pride, with nothing but a tower full of trinkets.
Oh, my apologies, Dame Aylin. I meant no disrespect. I asked our mutual friend here to make an introduction that I might get to meet the famed daughter of Selûne. Forgive me for that impudence. Perhaps our friend can bridge the gap and do what I believe they came here to do?
Do not play. Do not jest. We have come to square off against an enemy most loathsome. So speak, O loathsome one. Give me one good reason why I should not cave your head into your neck.
Dame Aylin, I have discovered a device that would allow your immortality to be shared. It would cause you no harm, no pain of any kind. You serve your mother Selûne, I believe. She who has blessed our realm with so many gifts. Honor her by sharing yours.
You dare to threaten me with the same magic that held me in torment for 100 years? You do not seek to share my gifts. You seek to poach them.
I had hoped to appeal to your better nature. Perhaps I overestimated you. No bother. I have an arsenal of implements capable of convincing you to see reason. A pity you didn't prove a more reliable ally. You could have reaped the rewards of my good favor. I'd hoped you would keep an open mind, but it seems you're determined to make this as difficult as possible.
Master, let us show these amateurs the price they pay for challenging real wizards.
I have great plans for you, Dame Aylin. And if you will not go quietly, then you'll go kicking and screaming.
Magicians and their plans for Dame Aylin. Predictable, sadistic, flaccid.
Myrmidons! Imperatum!
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting, Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest? These notes are no mere diary. These are the visions of Carsus himself, designs for the crown he hoped to forge, and the new form of magic he planned to create with it. It seems Raphael was telling you the truth. The crown you saw atop the Elder Brain is indeed of Carsus's making. Reunite the crown with the Dead Three's netherstones, and Carsus's design might yet be completed. You could wield the power of a god. Few mortals are truly capable of ascending to godhood. Carsus famously failed, but that doesn't mean you would share his fate. After all, Mystra herself was once no more than a mortal wizard. She has no more right than any other. It's time someone else had a go. Someone with more ambition. Of course, there's still the matter of your deal with Raphael. Unless your contract with him is destroyed, the crown is his to claim.
What have we here?
Dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider.
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies, though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The water elemental appears to turn towards you.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen?
Sure, why not?
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
Impero Mortus!
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
Apologies. I'm with
The newborn zombie gazes at you hungry.
The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows the directives of its master. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
How can I help you? Master Leroican has a contract out to any idiot with legs to find the Night Song. Aradin is one such idiot. Perhaps I stopped by many huts and hamlets on my way here. Master Leroican invited me to be his apprentice. You must be here to shop. I am Sundries, while Tona deals with tomes. Or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song? It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. Nothing for you to worry about.
His voice catches. Something's wrong here.
You must be mistaken. The Night Song is a relic, something quite ancient to hear Master Leroican talk. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Where is the famous Leroican?
Would you mind if I finish browsing before you muscle in, please?
Excuse me, can't stop. There's only so much shopping.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see. The hidden gems here are far better value.
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Wouldn't trade it for the world. So I wouldn't. Huh. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leroican was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is... They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring him back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic. And Asima. Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hit her well, mate.
Friend. What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
News of your good deed. It speaks a feline dialect called Mriar. It wants to know if you're its mother.
Behold! The sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, Chop, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows?
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
Yeah, verily, behold, and stuff. Just like Astondo the Greater says.
Let's chew the fat.
Cool, seriously cool. My favourite firework colour is like dark violet because it's the most cool.
Used to be like this all the time, before the Absolute. From what I hear, thanks to people like you, maybe we'll get back to that.
Beautiful!
Sweet! A magic show!
Yay!
Wow, fireworks for the kids. And then a local hero walks up. Quite a day.
I'll never understand people who don't want to be famous. The more the people like you, the more you can get away with.
I need to do something heroic.
Do you know how hard it is to get those cabbages into? Wait. The stoic stance. Calming presence. You're one of those monastic types. You stay clear of my cabbages. You're sort of done enough damage as it is.
Indeed,
I didn't ever think I'd meet you in person. I feel safe already, even if you are a little shorter than I expected.
I really hope all the good things they said about you in the Baldur's Mouth Gazette are true.
The Baldur's Mouth Gazette is a pile of bullshit. No wonder you're their poster child.
I know the Gazette sometimes bends the truth.
Why would they go to all that effort just to lie to us?
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
What are you doing here? This is a private home, understand?
Let's chew the fat.
Hello? I wasn't expecting any guests.
Hello. Are you a tax collector? Papa told me I shouldn't talk to them if they showed up.
What could you do with a decapitated head anyway?
Only if it's to review that